Student, welcome back to VHS Sumati Academy. This is your science teacher, Rasmi Dikshit. Today we will learn our chapter 3, Adaptation in Animals. Okay, so our chapter 3 is Adaptations in Animals. We will understand what is adaptation. We all know about the dinosaurs. We know that they lived on the earth so many years ago. At that time, some sudden change happened on the earth, and these dinosaurs were not able to adapt the change, and as a result, they were not capable to survive on the earth, and slowly they were disappeared from the earth. Means they are incapable to adapt the change in the environment where they were living. So we can say every living things or the animals, plants, humans, they have to adapt the change whatever to survive in their surroundings. Okay, what I have said, all the living things have to adapt the changes in their environment to survive in that environment or in their habitat. So this process is known as adaptation. Means adaptation is the process of the adjustment, or we can say adaptation is the process to adapt the changes around their environment. So what I have said, adaptation is the process to survive in the changes of their environment. So we can also say adaptation is a process of adjustment in their environment. Now, if we will ask, as in the previous chapter, we have learned about different types of plants like terrestrial plants, aquatic plants, according to their habitat. So first, we will also learn about different types of animals according to their habitat. So first, we have to understand what is habitat. So we can say the natural home or the natural environment of any living organism is known as its habitat. Means the environment, the place where we born, we live or we grow. This natural environment or this natural home of any plant, animals or human being is known as its habitat. So is that clear? Now we will learn the types of animals according to their habitat. So there are so many types of animals, we will learn one by one. As first is terrestrial animals, second is aquatic animals, third is amphibians, fourth is aerial animals, and fifth is arboreal animals. Okay, there are 5 types of animals according to their habitats. Now we will learn one by one each and every type of animals. Now first we will learn about terrestrial animals. So as we have learned in the terrestrial plant, we have learned the plant that grow in the water. The plant that grow in the water is known as terrestrial plant. So same for the animal. Those animal which live on the land is known as the terrestrial animals. Okay. So again, terrestrial animals, those live on the land. These are called as a terrestrial animals. Cow, goat, bear, giraffe, tiger, elephant, they all live on the land. So these all animals are known as terrestrial animals. Now, there are some terrestrial animals who live in the forest and only eat grass. Okay, there are some terrestrial animals which only eat grass and lives in jungle. Means to live in the jungle while only eating grass. They have been adapt such features so that they can survive in the jungle. As in the jungle, we all know there are some other animals which eat and another animals means which are carnivorous. So we will learn in this topic how these animals has been adapted the features to survive in their surroundings. Means first we will learn about the types of names of animals which only eat grass in the jungle like deer, zebra and rabbit, etc. So these are the animals which only eat grass. First thing about them that these type of animals have strong legs. Okay, these type of animals have strong legs which helps them to walk for a long distance, as the area of the jungle is very broad, very long. So these type of animals have the long and strong legs so that they can walk long distance in the jungle. Second features they have, they can run so fast. Okay, in the jungle they can run with their legs, they can run so fast, so they can escape from their enemies and can survive in the jungle. So two features we have learned. First, they have very strong legs which help them to walk a long distance in the jungle, and also they can run very fast so they can escape from their enemies. And third important features, they have a very well developed sense organ. Okay, third is they have very well developed sense organs so they can respond to their surroundings by just sensing that there is any dangers or there is any animals that can harmful for them. So they have very established or very well developed sense organ. Now we will learn an animal which lives in desert area. So all we know that camel which live in the desert area, all we have seen this camel in our areas. So this is also called as sheep of the desert. This is also a terrestrial animals because it also live on the land. So first we will learn why it is called as sheep of the desert area. First, they have very thick skin. Okay, first feature they have very thick skin. Why? We all know in the desert area the temperature is very high, and to survive in such a high temperature, this thick skin helps to cool down their bodies to survive in this high temperature atmosphere. Okay, so first they have very thick skin, and second they have an ability to store their fats which they get from the water and food. They didn't get store the water and food. They store the fat from the which they get from the food and water 10 to 12 days in their hemp. Okay, at the backside we can see as hemp on their backside. So this also very good feature, very important feature in the camel, that they can store fat in their hemp for 10 to 12 days. So they can, if they are not getting food or water for 10 to 12 days, so in this way they can survive in this area without taking a food or water for 10 to 12 days. And also you all know that sand is very soft and very sliding this head. So for this they have padded feet. They have padded feet, so with the help of these feet they can easily walk on the sand. Okay, with their padded feet they can easily walk on the sand, and also these feet prevent them from sinking into the soft sand of the desert. That's why it is also called that camel is a sheep of desert. Now, second, animals in cold places. Also, it is a land. So these animals which are living on the in the cold places, they are also known as the terrestrial. animals. So first animal is reindeer, second is polar bear. Okay, these are the two animals which live in the cold places. So first, how they have been adapted the features to survive in such a cold temperature means in the cold places sometimes the temperature is the minus degrees. So how they have been survive in these cold places. So first, the features for their survival, they have very thick fur on their skin. The first feature, they have very thick fur on their body which help them to heat up their body. Okay, so this fur helps them to heat up their body. So this is the first feature in the animals which live in the cold places means they have a thick fur which help them to heat up their body. And second, many of these animals are of white color. Okay, are white in their color. Many of these animals which are living in the cold place are in white in color. So now what is the advantage of being white color? As we all know, the color of ice is also white. So whenever they feel they have a danger and some animals can harm them, so they just merge themselves in the ice. Okay, they just merge them in the ice, so other animals are not capable to search them in such a icy area. So this is also a second feature means by having these features they have been adapted to survive in such their surroundings. Now we will learn about the crawling animals. So the one of the crawling animals is snakes. So we will learn how snakes have the adaptation features. So first the thing, snakes have the scales on their lower part of their body. Okay, first feature, snakes have the scales on their lower part of body which help them to crawl on the leg. Okay, and second, these scales also keep them from drying. Okay, as they are continuously crawling on the land, so this scales help them from drying up. And also with the passage of time they can change their scales or they can leave their scales to we can say to free from the infection or to just leave the germs what they have been getting by crawling. Okay, so these are the adaptation features snakes have.